Have you heard before the word Museum of Happiness? Or do you believe there is a museum to make you happy? Well, today that will be my video content. Let's explore together. Stay tuned. And I'm your host, Ann Pasek, for another content, Museums of Happiness. Let's begin exploring 3 museums. And the first one that I will have to let you know, guys, that this is the first museum in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, and this is the Museum of Happiness. It is a new museum, and I want you to check the link on the description below so that you will have to explore virtually, since right now some of the museums are closed due to the pandemic. The Museum of Happiness in Riyadh is located in Riyadh Front. It is a new destination for travelers or visitors to Saudi Arabia, especially in Riyadh. And what is the focus or the main goal about this museum is to give an experiential museum visit, that it's not only a boring place, but it's a fun place to be in the Museum of Happiness. And also, it is a multi-sensory museum. And when you hear the word multi-sensory museum, what is it all about? Multi means, of course, it's about many or multi, not only one. And the sensory means, of course, our eyes, nose, ears, mouth, our senses. So just think about that. It's focused on all of us at all ages. These museums, when you are going to visit, because being physical to the museum, it's totally different being virtual. But I hope all of us will have this patience that one day we're able to travel again freely. And please check this museum when you are going to explore Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. The museum that we're going to explore is located in Copenhagen, Denmark. It's called the Museum of Happiness. Unfortunately, the museum is closed again due to the pandemic. The museum was reopened, but then because of what's going on again right now, it is closed. But it's not going to stop you to explore museums around the world using your phone, your laptop, any technology that you may have in your house. So please do so. Explore any museum around the world or even within your country. But first, explore the Museum of Happiness in Copenhagen, Denmark. What are you going to expect, or what can you expect in the museum? Of course, there are 6 that the museum is focused about. First is the geography of happiness. And what is it geography of happiness. The second one is the anatomy of smile. Is there such a thing, anatomy of smile? The third one is the happiness lab or happiness laboratory. So I think it's kind of an experimental. The fourth is the politics of happiness. Wow, there is a politics in the world of happiness. So, kinda interesting. The fifth is the Nordic happiness. Why it's called Nordic? Because Denmark is part of the Nordic countries. And where is the Nordic countries? The last one is the future of happiness. What is the future of happiness anyway? The third museum that I will share to you right now is located in London, England, and it's called the Museum of Happiness. Again, these museums are fairly new. They are not the same from other museums that have been around 100-year-old, 50-year-old, and more than that. But for you to understand why this museum are created, the Museum of Happiness in London, England is also focused on research about people, about you, about me. Because right now there's a lot of going on. People are depressed, stressed, and other underlying health condition that causing this. And that's why the museum is created. But the museum is currently closed again because of the COVID-19. So I highly suggest that you have to visit the museum virtually. And there is a Facebook group that you can join. It is free to join. Myself, I also attend the group every Monday. So there's a link on the description below. Then you can follow that. And that will lead you to the Facebook group in the Museum of Happiness located in London, England. And another thing about this museum is they are partnering of research and still looking for more funding. And if you're interested, please check the website, check the museum, and maybe you can help. So these are the three museums of happiness. First, located in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Second, located in Copenhagen, Denmark. And the third is located in London, England. A survey from the audience named Tanya. I'm so happy to go to the museum because the museum will give me or make me known about the history from the past to the present. Another survey from Paula McD, he said it adds life into my life from Grand Egyptian Museum Group.